Okay, this is a complete guide on how to understand the language of women in the dating affairs. I'm going to cover only in the front end game. In the front end game, women only operate under the influence of the face that she chooses as a priority to her. Me as Mary, I will decide to date Isaac if the phase that I am in is the phase of having fun, and Isaac also wants to have fun. I will keep Johnny around if he is a potential partner, but I will never commit to him, just in case if I'm done with having fun and I haven't yet found a potential partner, I can come back to him. In the front end game, Isaac or Johnny is just imitating the potential partner or the man I want to have fun with. She has a certain image, a certain picture in her head about a guy who is best for her face of having fun, or who is the best fit of a potential partner, and you are imitating that image that she has in her head. Do you give her what she wants? Doesn't matter. She doesn't know who you are. She just needs you to confirm what she has in her mind. You do not know. And you can give her a certain image like Isaac is the guy I can just get to sleep around with. You will think that you are using her for sex, but she wanted that guy in that phase, in that moment. And this is a psychological knowledge tactic that women use. He just needs to think that he's using me so that he can fit my face that I prioritize at this very moment for me to feel loved and feel accepted. And Johnny can help me go through a heartbreak. That image of innocence convinces Johnny to take advantage of that image and sleep with her. So you think she is a shallow woman when she has to act like a shallow woman so that she can get what she wants from you. And you convince yourself logically that she is shallow because that is what will make sense to you, and that is the face that I prioritize. How did she know that it will work on you? She knows that men try to build a relationship with women when they do not want a relationship because it will seem attractive to women and it can be easier for Isaac to get laid. Johnny had to build a relationship with her to convince her that he wants a relationship so that he can get laid. And she will now use that experience against Isaac. The only thing I need to give him is to act shallow and to act innocent. And that will convince him to think that he can get laid. I use my experience with Isaac to pick men and frame men in a certain way so that you can remain and know your zone. That is why I tell men, when you rush to have a relationship with her in the front end game, she already knows that that is the tactic you are using to get laid. She will comply. Let me comply so that I can still have fun with Isaac. This is just a secret, okay? The moment you see a woman as that much attractive sexually, even when you do not realize it, you will pursue her. The trick is your brain. The moment you identify any lady as sexually attractive, you will automatically make a move on her. She might be that much attractive sexually, but I bet if she can cook, but I bet if that is who she is, something is weird with her. That is the only trick you need to control your brain. When it comes to the language of women, they know how to create sexual tension because that allows her to figure you out. She only needs to behave either negatively or positively to figure Isaac out. I need to dress sexy and maybe try to boost my boobs because that will create the anticipation of lust from him. The weakness that is in him is creating an anticipation of lust for the confident man to fall for that trap. If you have an ego and she still needs you, she just needs to crush your ego or act bitchy. You are the guy who worships her and you show so much love. What will work on you is withholding sex too long. Women know specific men, certain tricks will work on them, and I can get to rate his sexual market value. It doesn't matter if you are confident. She will also give you a trap. I have to boost my boobs. He just needs to think about sex for me to rate his SMV. How women use their languages in the front end game, it will come out naturally and automatically. Naturally, women are troublesome. This has helped them to identify anything that is wrong with men, because it's in their nature to pick that in men and to pick that around. So they will never pretend. It will just come out automatically and naturally, and you wouldn't know, and even she wouldn't know. I do not really know what the problem is. I am only trusting my intuition. Something has to make sense with my intuition. I've been dating Isaac, but I just want to have fun with Isaac. Then eventually, I learned later on that something is off with Isaac. Is this how it has been operating? Acting. Later on, I realized that Isaac has been worshipping me. But maybe he has been trying to hide this behavior and this character, which led him to act weirdly. It doesn't matter if I will never find out if Isaac was worshipping me, but if a mistake can justify my intuition, that is the language of women, I will exit. In the front end game, to a lady, you are just a number. If Isaac is a 9, okay, and Johnny is a 3, and then Solomon is a 6, every time you bypass every number, she will drop the lowest guy, she will drop Johnny, and she will introduce you to that league of men she's trying to maximize hypergamy with. But if you are trying to make a move on her, then her number are 9, 7, and maybe 4, but she rates you as a 3 in the front end game, she will turn down the deal. If you are a 10, but then Isaac was a 9, she wouldn't get rid of Isaac. She will accept your offer, but only get rid of Johnny, who is a 3, and then still date Solomon, who is a 5, and still date Isaac, who is a 9, and at the same time date you, who is a 10. Why? Can she just get rid of these other men? She always convinces herself that maybe you might not be the one, or maybe how she has already rated you is not who you are. She needs more time. Isaac might be the guy she might end up with. So in the front end game, all it matters is your number and how she will rate you and how she will frame you in the get-go. I don't care if she's innocent. That is the language of women. I don't care if she doesn't want to date you. That is the language of women. I don't care if she turns down the deal. That is the language of women. Now, I don't know if this will work.